All right, hello and welcome to the weather update. I am exhausted, so we'll talk a little more about the severe weather threat on Thursday tomorrow. But let's talk about the weather we had today. It was a cold day, but we did have a good amount of sunshine. I made it to the Pines, and that was a big struggle with the railroad having problems once again on the main line. And that video will be up shortly. But just a few passing cirrus clouds we had around noon. Then we had a little bit of a cumulus deck later on in the day. But other than that, this is what the satellite looked like for the day. So I'll show you the satellite loop here for most of the day. You could see that little bit of cirrus there. And then we had these other clouds come in the afternoon. And then it kind of cleared out later on in the evening. And now you can see the overrunning cirrus from the warm front that is approaching us from the west. Um, this is another satellite view of today. So we started off in the morning with clear skies, and then you can see those kind of clouds came in the afternoon there. So let's take a look at our current conditions out there and across the area. It's pretty chilly out there. Let's see what we got going on. No radiational cooling tonight because we still have a breeze. 34 at Islip right now. So we can take a look and see what the conditions were at Islip. And you will see here that we pretty much stayed in the 30s all day long today. Pretty much in the 30s all day long. However, I'm going to just check at the temperature at this time last night. We're still around. Yeah, we are definitely warmer at this time tonight than we were at this time last night. So that's a sign that the cold air advection is starting to back off. But we still have the dry air in place with dew points down and very low. And if the winds do calm down, there's not that much cloud cover. We could see some radiational cooling. You could see these dew points down into the teens here. And it was still pretty breezy. We still had some pretty breezy conditions throughout the day. It's 34 in Central Park. Let's see how New Jersey's doing. 32 in Toms, over 31 in Lakehurst. So looks like a little lighter wind there, so I'll have to see if they get the radiational cooling. But let's talk about our highs and lows for the day. I don't think we broke any records today. I'll check the Weather Service site just to be sure. But 39 was the high at Islip, 39 in Shirley, 39 at West Hampton. So not as cold as yesterday, but still cold. Very cold for 10 degrees, at least 10 degrees below normal. 36 was your high in Central Park. And looking at New Jersey, 39 there as well. So fairly uniform temperatures across the area for highs. Let's now look at the lows. And it did get down to 21 this morning in West Hampton. 21 at Islip as well. That is very cold for late March. 24 in Central Park as well. So it's pretty chilly. And in New Jersey, 23 at Lakehurst. So, yeah, really unusual cold that we were dealing with today. And we'll see if there were any record reports here from the Weather Service. I don't see any record reports up here. They were just the record low maximum highs for yesterday. So let's go to the models now, and you see this big high here, this elongated high here. That was like a little disturbance that came around this trough here that brought those clouds in the afternoon. But that high starts sliding offshore overnight into tomorrow. We start getting a southerly flow, which is going to be moderating the temperatures. And then we have this strong cold front approach on Thursday. And I'm going to talk more about this tomorrow night, that we could see the threat of some thunderstorms. And then another high winds up building on Friday into Saturday. All right, so let's take a closer look. We'll go to the HRRR right now. The 0 is the HRRR. And you will see here no precipitation tonight. And as far as tomorrow goes, very slight chance of very light mixed or precipitation, or mainly rain. You can see it kind of just dries up as it gets to Long Island. So chances are we just see more clouds tomorrow. But you can clearly see that warm front coming in. And then tight isobars, that strong southerly flow. And then Thursday will be warm with that strong southerly flow. And then we'll have to watch for these showers and thunderstorms. And that's why I want to wait to this model. But you do see that V in the isobar. So we're going to have a better idea. But there's definitely that threat because we're going to look at the dew points and wind flow here so you can see what I'm talking about. So we're right now in that northwest flow, dry air. But you'll see tomorrow winds go west and then southerly in the afternoon We still have dry air in place, but then the dew points shoot up on Thursday when that warm front passes, and we have those dew points rising into the 50s with some very warm air, and that is what's going to help the instability. And I'm feeling if you're in Jersey, it'll be quite warm. So, and this is the last day of March. So let's go and look at the temperatures here. So tonight we could see lows generally in the upper 20s and low 30s. However, if the winds drop off, radiational cooling, it could be as cold as this morning, or maybe even colder than that. I mean, can't rule out teens or maybe even single digits in the Pine Barrens. As far as tomorrow goes, it will be warmer, highs in the mid to upper 40s. And then you can see that warm air working its way. And look at how warm it is off to the west. Look at that. This is crazy. So while we're in the 40s generally in the Northeast, they're well into the 70s in Ohio. So this is a pretty potent warm air mass that will be heading our way. And then you can see as we get into Thursday, you can see with the southerly flow, it'll keep Long Island generally probably in the upper 50s and low 60s. But Jersey, you're going well into the 70s, and that could definitely be some fuel for some thunderstorms. That is for sure. So lastly, we'll look at the skies and look at the RGM model for that, and just to show you the clouds coming in. So this will be a Cirrus. Cirrus rolls in after sunrise, and we'll have Cirrus in the sky. Sun and some Cirrus, and then more clouds on Thursday. And then Friday, maybe we can clear it out later in the afternoon. We'll probably have to wait until Saturday. So that is going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.